Lily, let's talk about the VASP Vault. How does that sound?
Oh, I'm super excited to learn about it. I haven't been on the podcast for a minute. You rolled out something new. Educate me while we educate the world. Let's do it.
That's exactly right. So basically, we came out with a concept at vastsolutionsgroup.com as a community. We wanted to add value to sometimes people that didn't have enough money to potentially use our services, but at the same time, they're an entrepreneur, solopreneur, real estate investor, or whatever, a media investor, and they want to get involved and learn how to be an entrepreneur, tax-wise, finance-wise, estate planning-wise, et cetera, et cetera. So we came out with this community that we call the VASP Vault. I think it's from the early testing components, sounds like it's working out pretty well.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think everybody does need somewhere. I mean, everybody's on the internet, right? Whether you're on Instagram, in a chat, in a community, whether you're in a group message in Facebook, everybody has somewhere to lean on to go get information. So why not have the community for vast people to come and learn about us and everybody that we bring to the table to learn from as well, right? Because you've partnered with some great individuals. You want to tell us a little bit about who the common people that are going to be a part of the VASP Vault and chatting and sharing their knowledge and their services?
Yeah, thank you, actually. Man, it's like you put up the tee and I hit it. I love it. Get it? The golf tee and the tee ball. Anyway, Bob Bloom, who is basically a partner in an entity that we call VASAssetDefense.com, and it's basically his component is asset protection, estate planning, and we at VAStSolutionsGroup.com, we're doing the tax, finance, and artificial intelligence component, and we're basically trying to bring everything under one umbrella, not only with the entity at VASAssetDefense.com, but also with this community that we call the VASP Vault. Because again, we figured, well, wait a minute, some people can't afford whatever, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 for consultation. But at the same time, they want to, start learning about entrepreneurship, about lowering taxes. So this is one way we've decided to do it. Now, there's a couple different ways that people could join the community. There's a free community that we call the VASP Vault. It's free. And the nice thing there is, there's going to be still some content-rich information that's going to really add value to the entrepreneur. Maybe an entrepreneur that's learning, just kind of getting their foot in the water. And then what we call the VASP Vault exclusive. That group is, they pay $29 a month. They're going to get a lot of content, a lot of resources that are it's really going to help them. And to a certain extent, they can even almost be a do-it-yourself business professional, because they're going to get asset protection help, they're going to get estate planning help, they're going to get, from our end specifically, tax help, they're going to get finance help, some retirement help, business automation, all for $29 a month. I mean, if I were a business person looking out the marketplace, I would think, wow, I can pay $500 a month. But instead, we're giving the value of $29 a month, a chock full of content that's going to help a business owner without a doubt.
It sounds like that's maybe 5 to 10%, even if that of what an hourly rate of these awesome professionals would charge you to come in for a consultation. Kenner, what if I have questions? Is there going to be like a live chat where I can come in and ask these professionals that you're bringing to the table to the community to be able to answer? Is that a part of the service, or is it more of just the listening content of the topics that these people are bringing in?
I'm glad you asked that, because that's a very good point. So we're going to have a community that's open 24 hours a day. There's going to be staffed by at least one of us, at least for 6 hours a day. So people could ask questions. By the way, if people want real in-depth questions, then obviously they would have to communicate with us on a one-on-one, then get an engagement letter going, et cetera, et cetera. But general questions, the answer to that is yes. We're going to have someone live ready to answer questions right then and there. And then on a monthly basis, once a month, Bob and I or other professionals are going to be doing live chats. So we will be there speaking about whatever the topic of the day is, the hot topic. Right now, a lot of people are asking about business automation, artificial intelligence, so our next one, I think, is going to be on artificial intelligence. But yeah, we're going to do once a month about whatever the topic is: asset protection, estate planning, tax, finance, retirement planning, whatever the case is. And I'm pretty darn confident this is going to be a big deal going forward.
What if I want to partner with you and have my content be included in the VASP Vault exclusive, and maybe put together a podcast myself and reach community people too? Like, is that something that can happen? And how do I do that?
I love it. I love it. Yes. The answer to that is yes. So yeah. So if someone interested in the community, becomes $29 paid member, $29 a month. Yeah. We are going to have them on a, what we call a VASP voice, basically a podcast where they could be talking to our audience. We're going to have some exclusive content specifically for the audience members, that being the community members who are part of the VASP Vault exclusive. They're going to be, again, paying $29 a month. If they want to, get their name out there, they want to do a VASP voice podcast. Yep, without a doubt. Now, how do they, I guess, join? How do they take advantage of that?
Yeah.
Email us at info@vastsolutionsgroup.com, info@vastsolutionsgroup.com, and we can get the conversation going.
Awesome. Now, I can only imagine the content is going to grow and get better month after month after month. And we appreciate every single one of you who joined from the beginning and then becomes a seasoned listener. So if you become a seasoned listener and you're with us for a year, Kenner, you were sharing with me that you were going to give back to them, right? So want to tell our audience what that is?
Yep, 5%. If someone's a paid member for 1 year, 12 months, going forward, they want to use one of our services, one of our products to get 5% off. And that could be a huge amount. Let's say someone's a captive candidate and they're doing whatever. That's, high end. Let's say they're paying whatever it is, $100,000 a year in fees, because there is a possibility of that. By the way, they end up saving a whole bunch of money, more than $100,000. But anyway, so think of that. It's $5,000 savings.
Okay. Now, where can our listeners find the VASP exclusive? Where is this being broadcasted?
Yep. Yep. Info@vastsolutionsgroup.com. Again, info@vastsolutionsgroup.com, and we will get you all the information you need to sign up. Or, of course, they can go to our website at vastsolutionsgroup.com. We're going to have a little bit more information about that because, right now we're in beta, and I should remind people we're in beta. So it's a work in progress. Early comments are it's a big deal. Who knows what's going to happen going forward? I know it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. We have a huge database. We have a lot of people who are parts of communities, so it's going to get that much better. And where we're different, by the way, for one, I don't think there's that many communities for solopreneurs, because that's kind of an issue. Solopreneurs are out there fighting, every single day, trying to, go against the troubled waters of entrepreneurialism. So this is just one way of, combating it with other people who are in similar circumstances to you. Again, the solopreneur, the entrepreneur, smallpreneur who needs a little bit of help and doesn't want to go it alone.
Awesome. Hey, question. What if I just want to try it out for 1 month and decide maybe I want to go in a different direction? Or maybe is there a 1 month free situation where I can pop in and then subscribe?
Yep. Yeah. So if someone doesn't want to go through the VASP Vault exclusive, the $29 per month, there is a free version. The free version, I would say, will be chock full of information, content, etc. But there's no way you're going to get the same value that you would from the $29 version. But what I would say is the free version, it would be really good if someone's brand new as an entrepreneur or thinking about joining the world of entrepreneurialism. Maybe a W-2 who's kind of, I want to be an entrepreneur, I don't know what to do. That free version would really help them. At the same time, someone who just kind of wants to give us a taste, see what we're like, that free version might help them to make the determination if the VASP Vault exclusive will really be a fit for them.
Okay, awesome. Well, don't join the free community because you're not going to get nearly as much as what we're describing. And I would almost say that if you are new and you're a solo entrepreneur and you don't know where to go, having a community becomes even that much more important. And so a small investment of $29 a month probably is going to go a longer way in building your business than you think. So make the commitment, get on board, listen to what everybody has to say, and even become a partner and start joining in on some of the podcasts. And I'm telling you, the rate of return on that is really going to deliver.
Oh, without a doubt. There's no way that, some of the listeners and viewers out there are not going to want to, affiliate with some of the people who are going to be on the podcast, because I'm sure there's going to be some new business that's going to be gotten from this group. I'm without a doubt. By the way, some of the people are investors in real estate. Some people loan money for real estate. Some people want to, provide equity in real estate. So there's a marketplace of our clients. Because remember, we've been around since 1969. Gary Kuhn started the company. I just took it over in 2006. So we have a big enough database, a big enough audience that there's some people who are going to get some business from other people, other business people in the group.
And business connections are invaluable. So absolutely. Kenner, I feel like I need got everything I needed to know about this new community. I'm super excited about it. I encourage everybody to join. Is there anything else you wanted to add before we close off?
I would say, email us at info@vastsolutionsgroup.com if you're interested. Go to the website. There's some information there. And, we're happy. I feel like we're doing a good job by the small entrepreneur, the entrepreneur who just might be, maybe they can't afford the big time consultation because I get it. It's a tough world out there. But at the same time, doing stuff like this for the solopreneur, the starting out entrepreneur, if you will, it could help them instead of being whatever, making $5,000 a year as a small, brand new entrepreneur. Who knows? Maybe we're helping the next Google investor or whatever the case is. I think this is a big deal to the marketplace because it's sad how many people forget about the small time entrepreneur. And this is my way of helping the small time entrepreneur here at the VASP Vault.
I totally agree. Awesome. Kenner, thank you so much. It's been great. Everybody join.
Love it.